Hey there folks, here I am again on my favorite lake. I had summer hours today, so I'm able to leave a little early, and here I am. So as I'm going for a walk, and there's not really a lot of people behind me or even ahead of me, I figured I'd give you a little interesting update. Just a thought I had. So I've been working feverishly on my book, Step Apex Rising. Again, I've been writing for 10 years. This is the first time I'm tackling a full novel, which is quite the upheaval, but it's a very enjoyable process. And last night I had a little bit of an epiphany, one which actually broke many rules that I have whenever I approach writing. I'm usually very cautious when I approach a longer narrative, whether it be a short story or even some poems I've done. But as I've been writing Step, I've been working with an outline, and I've been constantly pausing my writing and returning to the outline to adjust any plot details, character notes, or anything like that, because it's a very detail-oriented story. Everything needs to work. I need to minimize as many plot holes as I can. It's very vital. But last night, I actually had a nap, more so in the afternoon than I woke up in the evening, and I had YouTube kind of just playing in the background, and something interesting happened. I was re-watching a video that I did on my Podplays channel, and towards the end of one of those games, there was a piece of opera that I really liked. I rewatch videos of myself, not because I enjoy seeing myself all the time, but it helps me reflect on my rapport and how I conduct myself, and then I can, isolate myself a little more and mask a bit better. So it's a method of self-study, which I find very valuable. But anyway, so I woke up from that nap to that piece of opera, and I started reflecting on my story, and somehow something aligned, and I finally came up with a perfect ending to the book that I'm writing. So I did something very uncharacteristic of me, and I wrote the ending before I proceeded writing the rest of my novel, which is currently about midway through. The reason why I did that is so that way it can inform the tone and the pacing as I go forward with my novel. So I know from this point forward what the end game is. And this also means if I ever need to, I can go back to the ending, do minor revisions or tweaks to make it attune better with what I write currently as I go forward. But it's almost like a negotiation. They will both inform each other as I proceed. But now I know where things are going to land, and that makes me a little bit more confident in the themes I'll be looping in, things of that nature. But yeah, that's pretty much the only note that I wanted to bring up. I'm not going to go into the plot itself, obviously, because I do want to maybe one day get this thing published, because I never published before in the past 10 years I've been writing. But I really do believe in this piece. I think it could be, at the very least, enjoyable. It's certainly different. And yeah, I am very happy with that little epiphany that I had. And once again, I broke so many rules in deciding that, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to write this ending tonight, and that'll inform whatever I do as I continue writing Step Apex Rising. And I'm loving it so far. It's really great. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of drawings for the new characters that I've been introducing along the way, bringing some old characters back and giving them something of a retcon so they have a little bit more meaning earlier on in the mythos, which I'm really excited about. It's as refined as my content gets. So this is going to be a really great piece. It's not going to be the greatest book ever written, obviously, but if I'm able to finish it and maybe get it published, I could die a happy man right there. This will be, as of now, my magnum opus of everything that I've done, and I can't wait to see its completion. So yeah, other than that, I've been doing well. I'm actually looking into maybe getting a part-time job to supplement my income, so hopefully that pans out as well. But otherwise, yeah, gonna not think about the big stuff too much, continue going for my walks while I got them. I don't know what my part-time schedule is going to be if I get it. It's looking pretty good right now, though. And yeah, just gonna keep plugging away at my story, fleshing out my characters and everything, and it's a really great process. I really love what I got going on. I know it may not be permanent depending on how the finances balance out, but for the time being, I'm in a really good rhythm, and I hope I can maintain it for as long as I can. So, yeah, that's really all I got. Just an interesting little note that I wanted to bring up. Simply for writing a story, feel free to break rules if it feels correct, and it might make the story better in the long run. So, do bear that in mind. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Just a quick little video for the day. Hope you enjoyed the water, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. Until next time.